Hi everyone. I happened to watch Thelma Lou 475, 475, do her tag video on getting to know me. And I thought, well, I've never done anything like that, so maybe that's something that I could do, and maybe it will be of some interest to someone. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna respond and try to answer these 21 questions. It starts out saying, "What are you named after anyone?" I am told that I am named after someone who was in the movies around the time I was born. I'm not married. I'm not named after anyone, for example, in my family or anything like that. And apparently, half the universe also thought that my name was interesting and about that same time, because I was in school with at least 5 to a dozen other people with my same name all throughout my school years. So my parents, I know, thought they were being highly imaginative and creative, but apparently so did many, many other parents in the United States at that time. When was the last time you cried? Actually, it was just a couple days ago. I lost my dad in March of this year, and I think about him all the time. And I just suddenly thought of him the other day, and it sort of, it kind of surprised me, because it was not in a context where I would have expected to think of him. And I just miss him, and it just made me cry. Do you have kids? I have one daughter. She's 42. She lives nearby, so I get to see her a lot, so that's nice. And she was just a delight as a kid, and she has just turned into a delight and as a woman. And I've just been so lucky, just so lucky. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? When I first saw that question, I just thought, oh my goodness, who would answer no? I mean, that would be kind of odd, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think I would be a friend to myself. I mean, I'm not the most social person in the universe, but yeah, I think I would select me as a friend. I think I'm. How was it Obama answered in one of the debates? You're pleasant enough. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Well, if the above question was sarcastic, then I guess yes. But if that's not seen as sarcasm, then no. I think of sarcasm as really being mean-spirited, which I think is different than, being kind of witty or having a dry sense of humor. So I don't think I really use sarcasm. Will you ever bungee jump? Not willingly. One of my dad's sayings was around the idea of suspect foul play. It was just a running joke in our family. And so if you hear that I was injured bungee jumping or parachuting or anything like that, suspect foul play, because I'm not willingly leaving safe ground and a safe airplane for thrills. What is your favorite cereal? I would have to say Frosted Mini Wheats, which I don't get to eat anymore, but I still think of them as a favorite cereal. What is the first thing you notice about people? I know a lot of people probably say eyes or smile, but I think what I notice most is whether there is congruence between someone's eyes and their smile. And you see people sometimes and, oh, they've just got such a smile going, but there's no smile in their eyes. So I'm real aware of whether the eyes and the rest of that smile are matching. So I very much pick up on that. What is your eye color? Brown. Ordinary, everyday brown. Scary movie or happy endings? Well, if I only have those two choices, I would say happy endings, because I really don't particularly care for scary movies. Now, if we're talking, movies that are kind of adventure movies or movies that have mystery and intrigue and you're really having to follow the plot, I do like those. But scary movies just for the purpose of scaring people, no, that's not my thing at all. Favorite smells? I just love the smell of fresh cut flowers. I used to keep fresh cut flowers in my house almost all the time. And when I was looking at this list, I thought I haven't done that in a long time, and why not? So I may have to change that again, go back to doing that. Winter, summer or winter? 10 years ago I would have said summer hands down. But because winters here are gray and cold and damp. And that's just not pleasant. But the more I've traveled, the more I found myself in some places where winter is, yeah, it's still cold and they still have a lot of snow, but it's sunny and dry. And I can see how much that has appealed to people because I really kind of enjoyed that. So if we had that kind of winter, I think I could really enjoy winter. Computer or television? For me, it would definitely be computer. Television, most of the time, is kind of background noise for me. Computer, I can make it do what I want when I want. So if I want information, I can get information. If I want to be entertained, I can be entertained. And I just want to do something mind-numbing, then I guess it's a toss-up between the computer and the television most of the time. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? Well, I live here in Ohio, and the furthest for me would be Portland, Oregon, which is a very nice town, by the way. Do you have any special talents? I don't. I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't write. I can do technical writing. I'm very good at factual writing, but in an artistic sort of way, to write a story or do a narrative, I can't. Where were you born? Here in Ohio. What are your hobbies? Right now, none. I work and I come home and that's pretty much it. But I have done a lot of genealogy research. I really enjoy that. I have done knitting and crocheting and some of those sorts of things. And hopefully I'll have time to do that again sometime. Do you have any pets? Why, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Meet Abby. Now look at, there you go. She is a 1.5 years, Shih Tzu Yorkie mix, and she is just the sweetest thing ever and so smart. This dog is. She is so amusing because she is so smart. So yeah, she's an experience. Favorite movie? My favorite movie is really a very, very sad, tragically sad movie. But it is probably as well written and well acted and as any movie I've ever seen, and that's Sophie's Choice. I love that movie. It breaks my heart every time I watch it. I cry every time I watch it. But it's just a achingly, stunningly well done movie. I recommend it to people all the time, but they have to be up for a really good cry. Do you have any siblings? I had a younger sister. She was 4 years younger than me. She died when I was a senior in high school. And so I no longer have any brothers or sisters. And what do you want to be when you grow up? I always said that I said this when I was young, and I say it now. I am just Peter Pan. That's my intention. I never really want to grow up. I think at this stage in my life, what I really want to do is just grow. So I see no value in being, ridiculously mature, and don't intend to be. So I think that's it for me. Abby and I are going to do some things around the house here. We hope this was fun for somebody. It was kind of fun for us. And we will, or I will, talk to you another time. Hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.